So I'm hiking here with my buddy Philip. We are coming down the Trout Lake Trail as we're finishing up the Howe Ridge run here, the Howe Ridge Trail. And that one starts down over by Fish Creek Campground or over by the Trout Lake Trail, depending upon which way you want to go, whether north to south, south to north. This one is another one that is not well maintained, so I would recommend good route finding skills. If you, one thing when you're doing some route finding, look for some things like cut logs, and there's hash marks on trees, and just, you know, trails tend to be a little bit wider that are actually man-made ones in the park. So anyways, that's just your little tip for the day. The trail from at the beginning and at the end are both really great. On the Howe Ridge side, down by Fish Creek, all the way up the trail to Howe Lake is really nice. You know, just good open views. You can see down to Apgar and all that kind of stuff. And then, you know, the very end of this trail, which is which one we're on, is your typical highly traveled Glacier trail. So it's a real Cadillac. In the middle, though, it was really difficult to find, but it was really nice just walking around in the real open fire areas. Got to see a couple special birds for me. I got to actually video an owl. Philip, photographer, stoked. It's the first owl to photograph in the park, and then we also got a hummingbird and a brown creeper and a couple of others, and of course, you know, the requisite flowers, because we still are in springtime. And my goodness, I have to mention mosquitoes again. I'll try and show a shot of my pack. I'm not even sure if that's going to show, but my goodness, we applied DEET a couple of times, which at this point is the only effective measure that I've found against them. Oh, also want to talk a little bit about ticks. I had a wood tick on my bag, and I've had them before. I just want to show you what a tick looks like. Check your friends and check yourself when you're done along the way. These things can carry some nasties, so, you know, just keep an eye out for them. Now you know what they look like. But yeah, overall the trail's really pretty through the forest and the wooded areas, but, you know, once you get in between the Howe Lake cutoff and Trout Lake cutoff, man, you are in for just picking and choosing your way through. There was some downfall compared to what I have done, but that'll clear up in September. But yeah, I mean, it's just, the trail is just not very well traveled. So off the beaten path, you know, toss, you know, you might see something. We did see one deer in there. There's definitely a possibility to see others. So anyways, yeah, nice little trail, lots of work. We're definitely glad that we're almost to our car. So that is Howe Ridge Trail.
Hear an animal.
He did. He landed all right. Hear him?
Sounds like there's another one.